I mean, these should be easy to swallow pills, right, Daniel? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So, Elden Ring, it came out what a month ago now or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember seeing it come out. I was like, dude, I'm gonna get that fucking game, and it looked really
Yeah,
interesting.
we were both really excited about it
Yeah,
at first.
it looked like I don't know. I guess I
It
got
was
maybe some
different
Skyrim
because
vibes. I mean, I never played FromSoft games. Those what Bloodborne and the Souls
yeah.
games. I never played those, but this one looked kind of interesting.
The issue that we're having is that there's such a massive dry spell in the video games. We're just dying for our stomachs to be filled with good content, and all we have is just fucking Call of Duty, just repetitive shit.
Shitty Call of Duty,
everybody's so afraid to do something
unfinished
different.
Battlefield, unfinished Halo.
Yeah, and then you get video games that are just trying to. We got ruined franchises like Gears, where like anytime a video game tries to reach the broader audience, it fucks up. It just completely. You don't satisfy the fans. You don't satisfy the broader audience. You just literally it's a waste of time. We have those games, and then we're just getting the same stuff. So everything's a regurgitated Call of Duty or first person shooter. And Elden Ring was supposed to like really be like a different type of world. It looked pretty cool when we looked at it, and I don't know. It came out, and we just like
well, we didn't buy it. I don't know. Everyone's talking about how good it is, and all this shit. And who's the guy that wrote like Game of Thrones wrote it, or what's that guy's name?
Really?
Who fucking wrote it, dude? Elden Ring.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. Yeah, it was Game of Thrones.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And you didn't give a shit about Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So it makes complete sense.
Well, here's a side point. The Game of Thrones, the plot ended whenever the first king died. Boromir died, and just couldn't follow it after him.
What, the first season? It just never
rest in peace, Boromir. God damn, that guy can't stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, Elden Ring looked really cool, and then like it looked really cool in the trailers, because there's this big bear and stuff, there's these cool fights, and then the game comes out, and the gameplay is fighting these just retarded looking monsters. It just looks really stupid, like fighting giant skeletons. Like, do I care to do this? And like you said something that was really funny. It just like looks like you're alone all the time.
Here's the biggest issue with the game. It's like, who am I fighting for? Because like there's nobody around. This is a barren universe. It's just like somebody's like, hey, take this quest on for yourself.
Yeah, there's an
like,
NPC
why?
every
who
fucking
am I trying to save. What people
10,000 miles.
I'm just like having fun beating monsters for just beating them sake. So I just feel like
not even beating them, dying like 100 times presumably.
And so I'm trying to I don't really understand the game structure, but it seems like you're trying to become the Elden Lord or whatever it was. This is based on the trailer that I saw or whatever. I'm just like, again, why? I don't know why.
Yeah.
What's the achievement?
Yeah, we're probably butchering the hell out of this. I don't really know what it's about, and I don't care. So if you're in the comments complaining, it's like, yeah, we don't care. Clearly. That's the entire point.
So we were excited about. So I was like, maybe the multiplayer is all right, but I think I don't know. And then we kind of just run into like, what is it? The community of the Elden Ring fans in general, and apparently the Elden Ring fans are super toxic.
Yeah, and apparently that's the thing. The Souls fans or something like that. I mean, they were PlayStation games, right? Like, I don't know, or maybe no, they weren't. I don't know. We just never played them.
We never played them, but it's a niche thing, and I get it. So like, not everybody's gonna like it, but and then that's the weird thing is that the people went off on like this guy Quantum TV or whatever, and Ian told me about this. I didn't know about this guy, but it's kind of like
a really funny comment. Everybody was bashing this guy. I really didn't see anybody come to this guy's aid. I think the Act Man kind of went at him over the copyright BS or something like that. But he said something really interesting. He was like, you guys are just like abuse victims. You like, you think this is just how it's supposed to be. You're just supposed to just keep dying nonstop. That's just how the game is, and it's supposed to be fun. And I don't know. It just looked really boring to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting that like the type of people that like take it personal when you don't like their game. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, why aren't you just having fun playing your game? Like, why do you need other people's approval of it? If it's so much fun,
you can't like it unless we do.
It's like, what? I don't understand. I like a game called Death Stranding, and this is a very controversial game because if you play it, you're gonna probably most people are going to be like, "Dude, this game sucks." And I actually completely understand why somebody wouldn't like it. I'm playing it and I'm just like, I had to like divorce my idea of like how game like you have to play it for what it is and you can't judge it based on anything else other than itself. It's such a unique game in that, and I ended up like really liking it and looking forward to playing it even after the game was over, which was really interesting. I didn't expect that. But no, I completely understand if somebody's like, "No, it fucking sucks," and I'm just like, "Yeah," but I'm not gonna take it personal. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna have fun playing it. It doesn't matter. So you have all these people like that. There's a lot of toxic people. Like we can even talk about like the Arkham series and just like people just like if you just don't like it, you're the problem. But
Mm-hmm.
and then there's tons of games like that, just toxic people, and it's just like again, why do you need other people's approval for you to like your game? It's just I don't get it.
Yeah, and not all people that like Elden Ring are toxic idiots, but a lot of them are, I'm sure. And
Yeah, and
yeah, it's just a community full of bitching and moaning, and it's just like like they're trying to say that everyone else is weird for not liking to die like thousands of times in a row. They're the weird ones. It's like for complaining about other people that are complaining. It's like they're the ones bitching.
yeah,
Um,
I don't know what else is there to say about it.
Not much. Didn't play it. Didn't care. It was just.
Yeah,
It was
and
just.
I
It was
think
just. It just falls under this title. This group of games that were like I don't know, really promising, and we didn't end up playing. A lot of people did end up playing it. We didn't, but it's just like just a lot of failed titles. That I don't wouldn't say that's maybe a failed title. But it's like
Elden Ring's it's a unique one, but we're still looking for something. We're
still looking
waiting,
for something else, and I don't know. I guess maybe we thought that might have been it, and we didn't end up getting it, but.
Yeah,
It was weird. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely buying that, and it just came out, and I don't know, I just didn't give a fuck. I don't know. I saw the gameplay. I don't know.
yeah, I don't
It
know.
just wasn't that entertaining. I saw a lot of controllers being broke. Doctor Disrespect broke a couple controllers playing it, and they're like, I don't know. It's just like, why is he even playing the game? I'm surprised he completed it.
Well, there's a lot of people that just or like I said, we're just dying for something else
to
and
play,
just
yeah.
anything, and so we're still not satisfied by any means. I don't think anybody is. Does anybody really like? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Fortnite and what's popular right now. They're obviously popular for a reason, but like, it's just sad that that's all that there is. And like, I'm just waiting for. Like, there's such a dry spell right now. Like, any game that's remotely good can take over, in my opinion. Like, take over Call of Duty. It's like I'm just waiting for another franchise to take over. Battlefield just is terrible. Obviously that's just I'm still waiting for Bad Company 3. That never came out.
Yeah, that
But
was such a fucking failure of a game too. I mean, can we talk about that? I mean, that was like Vanguard came out months before. Vanguard is literally the shittiest Call of Duty game ever fucking created. And all they had to do was beat it. And I've always kind of thought that like, Battlefield's obviously the more real war simulation and stuff like that. And I've always kind of wanted it to be more, than Call of Duty. I play COD way more than Battlefield, but it's like I always thought Battlefield like could finally do it. I thought this was a chance for them to outshine Call of Duty, get the gameplay right, make the game smooth finally. And it's just the biggest pile of shit when it came out. And I thought it was really funny. The devs blamed Halo Infinite for coming out early, and ruining their launch or something like that. And then it's just funny that Infinite's in the dumps now. Nobody plays Infinite either. Like I just thought that I don't know. I just thought that was funny.
yeah, that's pretty sad.
Yeah, I mean Battlefield. Way to drop the fucking ball. Like we were just dying for another.
I played that
FPS
game for a day, and it didn't take longer than that to fucking realize why it's so bad. And
yeah,
for some reason, like the graphics were just. I mean, I don't need to regurgitate
they
it.
updated
we all
it.
know why it's bad.
They do look way better now, but you don't have another shot at first impressions. The game's dead. I mean, it does look a lot better now.
It sucks.
But yeah, when I played it, it sucked. It was man, it was all jittery and it was skipping all over the place. And the best part was the jet. And when you're flying the jet at full speed, you're just teleporting all over the fucking map. I mean, it's just skipping all over the goddamn place. It's just the funnest part of the game to me wasn't even fun at all because it just nothing worked. Yeah, that's another just giant fucking failure.
Yeah, the best part about that game was Bad Company being in it. They put them back in the game. I had some fun replaying that, but they didn't have all the maps. So
yeah, they had the old games that they brought back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
that
there was
was the
more
most
people
fun.
playing like the old Bad Company games in 2024 than the actual 2024
Hmm.
or 2042, whatever the fuck it was.
But no,
Yeah,
we're
what's up?
just
What's up with all these stupid years, man? What's up with this 2042? Or it's like we're just making shit up now. Just make it modern, all right? Like nothing. The game it's 2042, but like mostly everything's just modern weapons anyway. Like, there's not even anything groundbreaking. Just make it modern.
yeah. I guarantee when we get to 2042, none of that's gonna be a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's still gonna look like pretty much it does now.
What was Blade Runner? Blade Runner was fucking 20.
20. Which one though? 2019 was the first one.
Oh yeah. By the
Boy, did
way,
they.
terrible movie.
Yeah, both of
Just
them.
kidding. People are gonna fucking. I didn't watch the first one, and then the second one came out, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I thought that was the worst movie ever, but I know I'm like ignorant.
Yeah,
It
I
was
didn't see the
fun.
second one. I saw the first one, but I really should
Yeah.
just see the second one just because you said it was such a meme.
It's- oh my god, I was impressed by how bad it was. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is like an age of like pretty boring games right now. I literally what I am looking forward to is Modern Warfare 2. Like the next, like I can't believe that I'm actually waiting for the next COD. That hasn't happened in so long. They're bringing back the old MW2 maps. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the fact that that's the only thing I'm really looking forward to. I don't think Halo's ever going to get off the ground again. I think that's its time's past. Even if they come up with a battle royale, it probably. I don't know. I just don't think they're gonna. It's gonna be enough to bring people back. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just really excited for MW2. That's it. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think.
Super boring take, but I haven't said that in. I haven't been waiting for the next COD and for like 9 or 10 years. Like really, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, there's just a serious dry spell going on.
Yeah.
It's just like, what is it?
It's like there's a lot of games, but there's not a lot of good content.
Yeah, and like you're disappointed by like it's just like the way it used to work was like I don't know, it just was worked so much better in the past. Like when we went to go shop for games, it was like so much more exciting. Now everything's like downloadable and like everybody wants to play the same thing. Um, and there's not like enough like creativity and uniqueness in anything anymore. It's just like everybody's afraid to branch out and do something different. I mean, the same goes for like movies too. Like if you like look at the all the movies coming out, it's all redone. It's all something that was already made, and they're just remaking it most of the time. Like honestly, 95%. And now, like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's happening to video games.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not what it used to be, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like when you used to go shop for games and stuff, it seemed like people would venture out more. I don't know if that maybe it's just like we were younger back then, and we were willing to try different things. But it just seems to me like now, just like everyone's, even though you have Game Pass and all these things, it's like, man, 95% of those games in Game Pass, nobody's fucking playing them. They're playing the top free titles like fucking Warzone, Fortnite, and all that shit, and or whatever's free. Like that, I don't know. Everyone talks about how good Game Pass is, but there's a lot of shit in there, man. Ain't
Well,
nobody
the
playing that
recent
stuff.
there's nothing to go home about Game Pass. It's failed titles, and everything that's failed gets put on there.
Yeah,
Literally,
that's a good point.
mostly. I'm not saying there isn't anything, but
Yeah, and it's like I've downloaded a lot of Game Pass games, and I'll go around, I'll venture out and like actually like try and see if like there's a gem that I missed somewhere, and it's like just there just really isn't shit on there. There's really
actually, we did find, which I don't even know if it's Game Pass. I guess it is. Literally, we were
no,
having
it's
more
just
fun
free.
playing golf with
Oh
friends
yeah,
than like
golf
fucking
with your
anything else.
friends actually is what it's
Yeah,
called.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Just
that
fucking,
man, that was pretty competitive, man. Our buddy Steven fucking smashed the controller playing that shit. It's supposed to be such a casual game. It's kind of like a Mario Party type game. But that's literally, I mean, we've been playing that with our buddies. Like that's been more fun than like I don't know, like everything else, like all these modern FPSs we
how
have
many
and stuff.
titles
Like
are there? We got literally can count them on your hand. Fortnite, Halo Infinite, Warzone. It's sad that I can just name them all. What the fuck else is there?
yeah, I
Apex
mean, we're
Legends.
not playing that. I mean, there's Valorant. Actually, I haven't played that one yet. I downloaded that the other day. That might be interesting.
Yeah, excluding PC games, I guess. But
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are good games out there that I'm sure we haven't played, but I don't know. I imagine a lot of people are in our boat that just like
Yeah.
there just
The
hasn't
the
been
sad
anything
part is
great in a long time.
I'm used to being disappointed now. Like there's so many like good games where like, oh shit, man, it's gonna be fucking good. And it comes out just doesn't like come off the ground. Like for instance, fucking Anthem was just like, had amazing graphic. Comes out just terrible. Just like it's
Terrible
so
game. And Cyberpunk, fucking failure. I mean, it's just the list goes on.
the funny part, I would say, I know this is funny, but like Destiny, I thought it was actually gonna be all right. And then I was just like just like
I've never been
really
able to understand Destiny. That game
before I
looks
knew
so
anything
boring
about
to
it,
me.
yeah, before I knew anything about it, I thought it'd be all right, but then it was like super repetitive.
It's just a fucking time waster game, and there's fucking microtransactions and bullshit, and it's like, yeah, hey, you leveled up your gun, and you got to fight the same monster, but he's got more health now. It's like, dude, that's fucking lame.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a game for fucking sheep and peons. I just want to keep doing the same dumbass shit all day. Like that's just, I don't know. That's just lazy content, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's from a big developer like Bungie. You know, it's like they did Halo. It's like how, well, I guess not the people that made Destiny, but it's
I
like
don't imagine they're the same people.
they're not. But it's just like I don't know, and it's just crazy. And then that has more concurrent players on it than even Infinite. I don't think Infinite's a good game, but it's like Destiny's definitely not a good game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be controversial, but I don't know. I don't know how how anyone is still playing.
Yeah,
that.
easy to swallow
Everybody is.
pills. Yeah, should be pretty easy.